Tech layoffs. They're all over the headlines, right? And it seems like everyone's pointing the finger at one single culprit: AI. But is that really the whole story? Well, in this explainer, we're going to dig in and find out what's actually happening behind all those numbers.
So this is the big question on everyone's mind. Is AI really the reason for this huge wave of tech layoffs? Or, are there other things going on that maybe aren't getting as much attention? To get to the bottom of it, we've got to start with the data.
Okay, let's dive right in. The best way to understand this is to first look at the cold, hard numbers. And, gotta say, at first glance, they paint a pretty shocking picture.
54,500. Just let that number sink in for a second. That's how many jobs have been cut from major tech companies lately. I mean, to put that in perspective, that's bigger than the entire population of some small cities. It's a huge number, and it definitely makes you take a closer look. And look, this isn't just one or two companies making a few cuts here and there. We're seeing this trend all across the tech world. From absolute giants like Oracle and Amazon, all the way to major players like Block and Atlassian. And we have to remember, behind every single one of these numbers are thousands of real people. It's a clear sign that something big is shifting in the industry. So we've got the what? A massive, massive reduction in the tech workforce. But the much more interesting question is the why. And to answer that, we really need to look at the two very different stories that are being told to explain all of this.
The most common story, the one you'll hear almost everywhere, is that AI is the bad guy here. The narrative goes that AI has just gotten so incredibly good that it can now do jobs that only humans used to do. And so, those jobs are becoming redundant. And, this story is really believable for a good reason. Modern AI is, it's crazy powerful. It can actually write working code, it can dig through mountains of data to find insights, handle customer support chats all by itself, and even generate marketing content. When you see what this stuff can do, it's pretty easy to connect the dots to job cuts.
But, and this is a really big but, while it's easy to see why that AI is taking our jobs narrative is so popular, it's also a massive oversimplification. The truth is, there are other powerful forces at work here, and the full picture is way more complex.
So here's the real takeaway. AI isn't the only thing driving these layoffs. It's happening at the same time as some major economic shifts. A lot of these tech companies hired like crazy during the pandemic, and now, they're correcting course because the market has changed. So these layoffs are just as much about economic reality as they are about new technology. So if it's not just about AI taking jobs, what is it really about? This gets us to a much more nuanced way of looking at all this, not as a story of just job loss, but as a story of job transformation.
And that word, transformation, is really key here. We're not talking about an ending, but a fundamental change in the very nature of work itself. The tech industry isn't just shrinking, it's evolving. It's changing shape, and the skills that it needs are changing right along with it.
You can almost think about this whole dynamic as a two-step process. So on one hand, some of the traditional tech jobs are being automated or phased out. But on the other hand, we're seeing this whole new category of jobs being created, all centered around AI.
And these new jobs, they are super specialized, and they are in incredibly high demand. We're talking about AI engineers who actually build these systems, machine learning specialists who train them, and AI product managers who figure out what to do with them. So while some jobs are going away, new, more specialized ones are popping up to take their place.
So, where does this all leave us? What's the future look like?
Well, it's pointing toward a future that's not about humans versus machines. It's really about how we all work together.
This right here, this is the main idea you've got to grasp. Instead of just focusing on the jobs we're losing, the real story is how the entire workforce is being reshaped. AI isn't just a job destroyer, it's a job transformer. It's changing the very definition of what work is.
The companies and, frankly, the professionals who are going to succeed are the ones who figure out how to use AI to make human creativity, strategy, and problem-solving even better. It's all about combining our human strengths with the incredible power of artificial intelligence.
So the real question isn't whether AI is going to change the world of work. I mean, let's be honest, it already is. The real question is, how will we adapt? The future isn't something that's just going to happen to us, it's something we're all creating right now. And the choices we make today will decide what that future looks like.